So we're trying to fish a spillway. I've fished here a few times. I don't know, the water temps I think have dropped a lot. I've had one bite so far. I'm going to fish here for a little while, then I'm going to go check out this other wildlife area and try fishing below the spillway there or on the lake and see what I catch and check that out for hunting. Hopefully we get some action here. We've been getting bites. We finally caught a fish. We caught this little drum. This is going to be bait though, so we're going to put it out as bait. We got fish number 2, the most giant catfish in North America. Or in this big blue river. It's a giant, to say the least. Anyways, at least we caught a second fish. So we're at a spillway. No idea how this spillway is going to be. Never been to this lake before. I'm probably going to walk around and look for some hunting spots too, or look for deer sign in a little while. I'll probably take my shotgun with in case I see some rabbits. But anyways, we're going to see what the spillway looks like and see if we can catch anything. Hopefully I have some bobbers in my pocket. Swimming around, they're probably green sunfish. We caught a fish. Actually, this is our second fish we caught. We caught a little bullhead too that we're fishing with on this rod in case there is something big down here. But and we also caught the sunfish. There's a bunch of baby bluegills down here. Baby bullheads, I mean. So we got the third fish today. This is a little greenie. I'm thinking I'm going to put him in some water in this bucket to use as bait. Got a decent speck. That's going to be dinner. There we just got a decent bluegill. We're catching ourselves din. Fish on, another bluegill. We caught one crappie on over, so we're using this little. Got another decent sunny bluegill. Now we got a crappie. That's a little one. I think we'll just let that one go. Fish on. Oh, we got a fighter. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a ditch pickle. Nice little bass on this little setup. Toss it back. That is one hungry bluegill. That ate the Roadrunner. Another bluegill just inhaling the Roadrunner. There's a nice green. I think we're going to do a green sunfish catching. That's going to be the title. There's a decent speck on the Roadrunner. So far, then there's the third or fourth crappie. We caught a bunch of bluegills. We got one bass here. It's been okay. We got Mr. Greenie on this rod, my fave, green sunfish. Another speck. A black speck. Another nice speck on the Roadrunner. So tonight, I should be titling this crappie catch and cook because that's something normal. I don't think I've actually done a catch and cook name called crappie catch and cook, but I know I've done videos where I've cooked crappie, and I did a video where I made crappie caviar, but I have not done a green sunfish catch and cook. And since I've been living in Nebraska, these have become a very common occurrence in my catch. And I ate some the other day that were delicious, and they were nice big ones like this one. This is actually a big green sunfish. It's really not that big, large. But for some reason when they hybridize with a bluegill, they get huge. But as green sunfish, they don't get very large. And they love very polluted waters. And actually, on some of the indicators of biologic integrity, the amount of green sunfish makes the indicator worse. So the more green sunfish and more hybrid sunfish there are, the lower quality the water generally is. So the water quality in these places where I'm fishing in Nebraska must be really low, because there's very abundant green sunfish. And even today I caught some black bullheads, which are another indicator of poor water quality, because they can handle low dissolved oxygen concentration. So essentially, to fillet this, you go and you just fillet like you're filleting any other fish, and then you can fillet through the ribs or over the ribs like I am doing. These do make good flathead bait, though, I'll tell you that much. And they stay alive really well. So I will give them a plus on that. They work really well for that. I know even bait shops around here sell them. I'll tell you, white perch do not stay alive very well on a hook. So here's one fillet. It's not very big. And here's the other fillet. You fillet the skin off the fillet. Then you have them here. Then you go to the sink, rinse them off in the water. I'm doing here. My hand's pretty dirty. Then I have my two beautiful fillets right there. And let me get some breading, which I'm going to use a Tupperware here. And I'm just going to pour some Great Value breadcrumbs. I was thinking about making beer batter, which would probably taste better on this actually. But I don't really feel like making beer batter tonight, so I just have some breadcrumbs. And I'm going to put these fillets on a plate here. And let me go get my salt and pepper. I'm a bachelor, and I've lived alone for a year, and I still haven't got myself a salt shaker. So for some reason, I'm still using the same container of salt I first bought, too. So there's some salt, and here's some pepper. And then I'm going to go over here by my deep fryer, and I'm going to dip these gigantic fillets into the batter. It's just a dry breadcrumb breading, and drop it into the deep fryer. I'm going to do the same thing with the second fillet. And then sometimes, I guess this batter won't stick, but sometimes you want to keep moving around to stick together. But I think this fish won't have issues with sticking. So then they're cooking. I think, yeah, it's very well done. I was too busy trying to show how to tell the different crappie species apart. And there's my little crispy chunks of green sunfish. Let me finish filleting these couple fish, and then I'll fry the rest of them. And the bluegill and crappie, definitely both taste way better than the green sunfish. You can definitely taste the difference. So green sunfish definitely do taste more fishy than bluegill or crappie. So they're all what you can catch. I would recommend eating them, but bluegills and crappies definitely taste better, which you would probably expect. So that'll be it for this catch and cook. Maybe I should actually do a catch and cook to see if I can actually tell a difference between white and black crappies. Maybe that's a good idea for my next catch and cook, but that'll be it.